Forrest gets to the door. SP to fire inside of the site, and GetRight tries to contribute by doing the same. A little timid to try and work in. The fact is, Exist has now gone down at the top of the balcony. They have to wrap back around to get toward the kit. The fact that he took the duel and no one was able to trade, GetRight has to go that direction just to get to it. And Forrest takes the fight to Kerrigan. That's going to work. That's going to hold it off. That'll allow GetRight to get the kit and get to the site. And they take down Olaf in the process. As they let Rain try and assess what's going on toward along with that. Deagle, Nade follows up. Good damage. GetRight.
There we go. GetRight wants to get up close and personal with the Max 7.
Yeah, that's one way to get the Max 7 up close. As Rez plays Hobbit Hole, swings out but can't follow up. Forrest does manage to find Guardian through the smoke toward the window and the boost all the way. He's not just waiting to see if they would go to drop, he's going to get behind them. He'll hold position for now! Headshot to Kerrigan, they turn it around. He can't follow up and find Rain. They were close together, but Forrest is still able to swing inside of the site. Nico has it down to a one-on-one with Forrest, the first full gun round. Massive if NiP are able to win this as well. It's a full fourth, well not a full, but a fourth round loss bonus with no plants. And Nico's gonna try and one up Forrest's position. And it should work. He's staring inside of the site, knowing bomb's down. Nico's behind it. Forrest has to consider. He has it. 7, 1 of 2. Finds the kill. Forrest on the second up. Finds a good shot in return. He'll fall back down. Stables as GetRight's ready inside APC. Unfortunately, flashed off. He's got no further shots to fire as Kerrigan's able to take him down the open. And a stuck position. An AWP stuck at the cannons is never going to help because they get the angle as they walk in. Olaf follows up. It's Kerrigan immediately to take down Rez, and it's Draken. Really cost them dearly. As another bomb plant comes through, Draken sticks with the AWP. He's elected to do so as he fires up. Can't quite catch Kerrigan. He'll get him behind the APC instead. It's a flash from far. Draken does not have a kit. There is one down. Now he's picked it up on the way by. Shotgun AWP. He'll be the one to go up with an AK though. The AWP and Rain finds it. Tagged at 10. So close. And Draken's got problems. He's stuck inside the middle. Somehow he hits a shot. He's stuck in the doorway as well. Very awkward and stressful moment, but Draken somehow finds one. He'll extinguish the Molotov immediately, but he's still stuck behind enemy lines because that territory is now taken. He has to hit an incredible shot quickly when they walk in the door. Fires too soon. Baited out by Rain.
Yeah, very smart stuff from Rain. That shows the shoulder, baits the shot out, gives them the 4-on-3 situation. Have to get right though, looking for the double spray. He'll get it, drop the bomb.
They've gone there. Nico might get out as well because Rez has to pedal into the site. He's willing to support GetRight's position and give it up. That means the rotation has to come through from Rez faster. As GetRight's ready for them to drop it in the air. Hits the shot! Rez follows up. In fact, Rez got both. He found the spray. He helps GetRight. He finds the third. It's just Nico remaining. Second rotation does make it to the site. Rain is not going to peek unless he absolutely has to from Stables. He's so vulnerable behind the wood, but only if they have the information that he's there. As Nico starts to approach the flank as well. Forrest inside of the site, spots one. Now that's when Nico approaches. Forrest wasn't ready for it. Deagle finds yet another kill. Kerrigan's followed it up. It's suddenly down to GetRight, and he's gone. Minor amounts. In fact, just 7 to exist. Good shot. Nico finds Rez. Good shot. Forrest finds Rain.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable, the Deagle so far, and he continues to find headshots here, brings it to a 3-on-3. They've got a chance to get the bomb down here. It's up to Kerrigan to try and stop them. Can't find the shot. Forrest with the third kill of the round. Now they have the advantage.
That is knowing exactly what kills me. He gets 2 in the site. He knows there's going to be no one there. Gets the M as long as possible. He has the best chance to set the crossfire to find Guardian, or does he? Because Guardian oh my God, GetRight! That is old school as well. What a spray! As he transfers back over, he's got the bomb down, but it's only 6 HP to work with, and they're immediately on rotation. Bomb at least means money. It's so fast. As Nico peeks out, head's not quite shown. X-ray misleading. He's toward cannons. It's a tough angle to play, and Nico's got the shot.
Another Deagle headshot here. FaZe coming out swinging with the pistols. They're not allowing NiP to get the match point easily as Kerrigan with another frag with that CZ 4-on-2 situation. Kerrigan starting to come to life. It's all down to exist. Surely he can't do anything with this situation. Takes one towards the APC. He's got so much work to do here, but he has got time.
They were so timid to walk around the corner, Rez and Forrest. They didn't want to trip over each other's lines. Nico in the open as they continue to peek toward the corner. The smoke gone. Olaf does make up for it. Gets one back. Rez has to follow through. Rez is being isolated though. GetRight can't find the angle, but as Olaf trips over himself and goes back to the other side, he realizes the mistake he made because he made it a 2 versus 1 in the situation.
What?
Walk in. Rez on low HP finds Kerrigan. And Rain and Guardian have to hold versus 4 players. Common position for Olaf. Hard to trade based on the fact that he has support as well. Nico's actually perfectly positioned to get the shutdown before they even get that far. Good trade from Rez to find him instead, but they still have to identify as Olaf stays as quiet as he dare. But he is in the corner. Good shoulder peek from Forrest. That's one way to do it. Good recognition. Rain still has a lineup, but GetRight's gonna wait to cut them off. And Kerrigan jumps up. GetRight has the angle. Down he goes. Draken's got the kill. We don't see it, but it doesn't matter. Not important. Draken backs off as he has to toward the arch. GetRight is the one with the kit this time, so Exist goes battle style and finds actually not anything. Oh, it's GetRight instead. It's Rain to get all three back though, as he baits them out, takes down two teammates, but it doesn't matter because now they just have to focus Rez inside of Pit. Good find from Guardian on the back of them. Look at Guardian. That is so much utility. I thought I saw another nade coming through. It was actually the trail. You see it in the air of a flash. That's pretty good, Rez. In fact, that bullet alone would have done it. Not all the utility as well, but he's got NiP, so they add to it. 2 down, 3 to find, and good control in, but they were anticipating such a deep presence from FaZe Clan, so they'll be able to get a plant off this, and then it'll be a 3-2 retake.
Yeah, Exist has to wait. He can't challenge this bomb. Surely, oh, maybe he can! Oh. It was a good attempt, but it's not enough. If he gets that kill, the round's over. GetRight's gonna push the smoke. It's not enough. 2 versus 1. He's left Rez for dead. He had to wait for his teammate to come through, but he took the challenge. Now Rez with the AWP has to find the first shot. Nails it.
He knows he's low. He knows he's low. He knows Nico's tagged. He goes to the pistol. Good communication. GetRight went down last round. Exist expecting them to be inside a pit is not wrong in firing a Molotov or throwing incendiary rather toward that position. Rez certainly does have a Molotov. He's picked that up. He'll try and cover the inside of the site. Can't find it. Rez last alive. Suddenly GetRight and Exist found it a crossfire and Rez blinded off. He's still going with the op but can't do anything with it. He has to plant default. As Rez runs behind him fast as he dares, slows up just in time because Guardian was ready and waiting. In fact, he's getting impatient and he wants to be aggressive in the post plant. Oh! Guardian, my man. What a shot as he finds Rez. And he goes back for more. He's even quicker against Draken. And he's got to back away, can't hit the free shot. Tries to time it, somehow he hits that as he snaps away and heads toward Ruins. I don't even think he was expecting to. What a play from Rez. Olaf tries to get over top, the smoke's still down, he falls off, thankfully, because that'll allow the rotation to come around as Rain's fallen as well. And NiP this time, very convincing as they start back in. GetRight finds Nico, it's all the Guardian. And Guardian's gotten 2 already! Ooh. The trades have been back and forth until now. Finally an unanswered kill goes away. I say unanswered toward FaZe. It's Rez. And he knows that Olaf's in the corner. My goodness, that nade comes so close. 12 HP as he stays alive. He was in mid-20s when it was thrown his direction, and Olaf's trying to play with him, trying to bait out the op shot. Does get one. But Rez was ready to move immediately because he was hoping that in baiting himself out, he would turn the shot the other way and baiting Olaf out in return.
Surely this doesn't work out. But Rez, it has to be the quick scope.
One smoke. CT.
Oh!
Guardian goes in forward anyway. Takes down Rez, drops the bomb temporarily, but doesn't matter, they're gonna catch it on the way by. It's Kerrigan, follows it up. Nico's gotten a kill, but GetRight finally gets one in return. Exist getting Kerrigan gives them something to work with. Gives them position, that certainly does as Forrest will cover off the immediate effect of Ruins. Bomb safely planted and GetRight to cover Banana. No flank this time because Olaf has put him down and Rain has pulled this back. It's gone from the lead to NiP with the bomb down, to the lead on the retake for FaZe. It's just Exist. The 1 versus 2. He's got to push back through this. Rain's gone through Banana this time. GetRight has to play passive. They can't go for the fancy crossfire and Ruins. As Forrest is baited out of one shot. Turns around. No one immediately on his heels. They are there though. Good read from Forrest and good night Olaf. So we've got to be careful Forrest if he wants to go back for more. Nade will discourage him.
This is the problem we had on Cobblestone. Every chance they get, there's no trade potential, and it's Nico with another beautiful headshot. Make it 2. It's just looking clumsy now from NiP. After losing to those pistols, it's all falling apart. They'll rush B to try and get back into this game. It works out for now. Forrest have won, but they're up against Nico. One of the world's best, and he finds a 3-man spray down. Olaf Meister chiming in. I think that's it. As Rain falls all the way back towards the upper platform there. It looks likely to be an inside execution, and Olaf Meister gets himself to a spot of bother, but maybe not. 2 kills for him. Looking for the 3rd. How is he still alive? I have no idea. Rez finally shuts him down, but the damage has been done.
Rez does well to get inside of the site, but Guardian still found the kill toward the bomb, so even with Rez having position, Draken has to fight. Nico gets the shot returned on him and then snaps over to dropping down. He couldn't reset his aim, unfortunately. He gets in between Draken in doing so, and GetRight's able to wrap around. Good positional control from NiP. As Guardian has a chance to pull it back on the C's head, but GetRight has the same weapon. And the better angle behind the train leaves Olaf to flank them down. And he catches off Rez. That bomb as well. Not only does he catch the bomb, he takes out Exist. He's got the advantage. A force buy in. They have the armor, but they're both low enough that Olaf can find them quite quickly with the FAMAS. To try and get a plant, but they have position at Pop Dog, and that will conceal part of the vision toward that position when they want to enter. More importantly, it's given Rain access towards Sandwich, a well-timed flash as well, and he'll bust out from the smoke, take position away from Draken. He can't get the angle though as Draken, with his vision restored, walks back in. Nico has joined Rain in the front lines. That will allow the bomb plant as he defends as well, firing down Draken over the top. They did pull some kills back on the NiP side. GetRight's the one with the kit, and he's close enough to the bomb train. He's gone down, but it's not a problem so long as they can get the kills and get the kit picked up. Rez has already gone for the kit. He's already found the kill on NiKo as well. He's not picked up the kit. I take that back. It was just to his right. But importantly, an impressive headshot against NiKo as Kerrigan behind the E-box has to hold this off as long as he dare. Rez slips up closer and closer. They need to get over top, and that's exactly what Forrest does. To two players, it won't be this time either, but in theory. GetRight looks up and spots Kerrigan. Reigns inside of the smoke. Forrest is backing off, still finds the kill. Has a very peculiar position as they stack it up. GetRight needs to make up for the loss as Guardian found two. GetRight does exactly the same, and it's only Kerrigan that remains. He gets down the ladder. GetRight knew he was there from before. With the bomb down inside of the site, GetRight's going to position himself with an angle, but the smoke denies the live. Chance in this, but forget the lack of detection. He's going to go aggressive. Oh my God. I'll have what he's having. What an incredible one-tap toward the intended target as Olaf goes back and finds it. It's down to a 1v1. Rez gets in position, but it's on the up. Oh, the up will do. He finds it through the edge of the tree. NiKo jumps. He's already rotated around to see if anyone walking in. Forrest inside a monster. Rez to join in from Bags. And one smoke on top of the site should allow the plant. Rez goes forward to start things off in this map 4. Good shot from Guardian, takes back Draken. That'll allow GetRight to prepare because Guardian will walk in through Squeaky, but he's not prepared for that shot because he finds a second straight headshot to open up the position to allow rotations. Rez therefore has to continue fighting forward. As Guardian gets in behind, it's Exist to go down, brought in by Rain. Forrest forced off the angle, still has Rez behind him to hold, but they don't have control of window. Good find from Forrest. As he nearly snaps back in time, it's a 1 versus 2, and Rez does not have vision of the bomb. They're on it now. No kit, but it doesn't matter. The absence or lack of presence toward the A site. Kerrigan is still behind the truck. Draken starts off with Rain. Again, he was low, so it's not a large loss in the fact that he already found a kill. And Olaf gets Draken back. The HP, therefore, is still sufficient. Rez, meanwhile, is not. He's down to 4. Good find from Exist. Over top of the small box. As Olaf finds Forrest once more, Rez is still low. NiKo's got an Exist down. Rez now has to clutch it with 4 HP, and Olaf.
No, and we'll see Guardian boosted up on the flower bed towards long, baited in by Rain behind the rock. Nailing that first shot, no problem at all. Rain swings out from the rock, looking for the second kill. He might get it, does damage, and he'll fall back. Damage being inflicted, and it's up to Kerrigan to try and stay alive at this point.
Well, the awkward part about this, too, is the bomb went down behind long. The one kill they get, which you can compensate for, which you can rotate away from, pulls them back directly toward Rain, and Rain stands up to find 2. Guardian down, so it works in that sense, but they still have to get the bomb planted on the site. Rotations are coming in as Kerrigan, Olaf, and NiKo all get to the stairs, and NiKo finds a peek toward Rez. But the bomb is planted, so give NiP a chance. No utility, and what a shot from NiKo. As it's just to Draken, no AWP to play with, and gets on all 3. Flash as well, they're already on the bomb. It's around behind the truck. That's going to be extremely hard for Draken to even get that far.
Better be Kerrigan to take him down. He's not looking. They had no idea Long was under such control, but Guardian trying to respond. He'll find the first frag, but the NiP side will fall back, but not for long. Guardian hitting absolutely everything right now. It's a 2-on-2 situation.
Good find from GetRight, and Forrest has the position. In fact, GetRight got the kill instead with Forrest's help. They don't know where to plant because they aren't sure what's safe. And Olaf will walk out. AWP, but goes to the P250. Imagine he'll try and get rid of that. No, he won't because it's an easy shot to GetRight. He knows where the second player is. 7 HP, but Forrest pursues. The map, as he goes out, he realizes they are getting closer. It's Existing. Rez, low HP. Both vulnerable and susceptible of going down to Guardian as they'll try and get closer with Rez. He's got to be very careful. It is the AWP. A missed shot would allow them to get the kill, but it's Forrest instead that actually finds it. NiKo with spray. Able to get from behind the truck to find GetRight. He's looking for a headshot to Forrest. That goes the other direction, but again a flank from Olaf.
Now there's NiKo. Boosted up on the B side. We've seen him do some tremendous things from this position. He obviously can flick towards the squeaky door if required, but for now, looking for any players coming out of the short pipe. The door is open. Easy kill for NiKo. He does take some damage, looking for a wallbang potential here. We'll see if it works out for him. You're going to pay the price, NiKo. Through Monster. They know they've got the range advantage here. Flashbang to set up NiKo. What a player to lead the charge. They make their way towards the site. It's not enough. He'll get one, but Forrest takes him back. Still an equal situation. Forrest once again with that Desert Eagle, causing absolute mayhem. It's a 2-on-2 as Rain almost guarantees it now. It's going to be Draken with no defuse kit, no nades. Just the Desert Eagle to keep NiP's hope alive there.
Olaf checks it, but he's low on HP. Draken's so close, and Olaf was not ready. He wants the AK. He's actually got it from that range. I'm surprised. I didn't think he was close enough at all, but picks it up, gives him a chance. Rain has the bomb. It's not yet planted. He'll peek back out. Draken's with the M4 at range with 100 HP when it started, when it transpired. As Draken in behind the truck finds one, follows it up. A chance to go for NiKo, but a deagle shot. that lands instead. And even though the AK tried to get the spray down, it suddenly falls to just exist.
He's got nothing really to work with here, but the good news is they are both low HP. He just doesn't know where they are right now. Has to get close to that bomb. Will they let him do it? It looks unlikely. He just will have to check long. That's what Carrigan's waiting, looking for the execution. Not going to happen. Exist now makes this very possible. Smoking the bomb. It's NiP and CT spawn, but Exist seems to know, but the timing.
But what chance beyond? Hard to say. Good find from Exist. At least controls NiP, but bomb sending over toward A. And Get Right realizing it late has to go back around. And Guardian in the open. Does still have an AWP that, although he's planting the bomb momentarily, can easily get posted toward the bank stairwell. And with the smoke down, small gap, Get Right will not have a clean entrance, although Guardian doesn't want to stay in this position. Maybe didn't realize the gap was as big as he thought. So he catches him running back. It's Get Right that therefore can go aggressive. No kits on either player. They've got to be swift. Exist will follow it up. If he can hold the defuse, and now knowing that Rain's inside of the bathrooms, they can control this. He'll flash back in. Get Right the one to take the duel as Exist tries to hold it down. He's on the defuse now, but Get Right's gone behind the truck. He still has the angle, and he'll find it.
He's had so far. We have got a defuse kit available on one flashbang. NiP definitely still have a shot to win this.
Carrigan to lead the way. They'll go together. Try and get trades. Flashbang to complement their entry. And Carrigan is still not wanting to go wide. Nico's gonna back in. They don't want to both are in the site. Good find. Get Right again. He's found a third. He has taken this round on his own. And Forrest is the one with the M4, 100 HP. He'll pick baby out, pull Carrigan's attention. Get Right tries to swing, and they're just buying time. That is so clever from NiP. Carrigan can have all the kills he likes. But if he come back to the Deagle, he'll sit toward the bottom of Highway as they do go over the boost. Forrest is the one to peek it out. He can't quite hit the first shot, but don't rule him out yet. He's still got a chance as they get closer as Rez can't hit it. He follows with Draken. He certainly is amazing. Before they were ready to transfer their attention, but it's Draken that gets him in return. And the fact that he had nowhere to hide. Nico. The bomb was good damage as well. Transfers back over. He and Guardian combined. And Exist again has to clutch. What? It's Rain. He's gotten confident now because he goes back to Guardian. I thought he was going to wait for the smoke to bloom to go for the bomb. Much to the delight of Nico as they walk his direction. He gets Get Right over top of Draken. In fact, so in two-man advantage. Quick little bounce flash out of the corner. Very typical, very standard. It's traded back. But he does manage to get a further kill, leaving us to just two NiP players to take over the A site. Forrest along with Exist. Exist gone. Bomb down. Forrest trying to swing out. Double peek. And Rain finds both. AK. Goes high, that goes above the Molotov. They spot it and Exist hits another beautiful shot. What a game he is having as Olaf has to go aggressive. He has a kit but no nades to work with, and Rez will swap out. He wants Exist to play the long angle now that he has the HP, and Rez therefore can be sacrificial. Olaf will find that kill, but he knows it's not likely, or is it? He's actually going to continue on. I thought he'd back off immediately, but he fancies his chances. Exist doesn't have a dare to peek, and you're right. He's won it on time alone. They'll tie the game back up 6-6. In fact, Exist to get an angle, and if he's going to Exist, needs to push Nico back. That'll do.
How is he doing this on low HP every single time? It goes down to the 2-on-2 once again, just to know there's no kits available.
Wow.
Draken dancing with death towards Highway. 1 HP as the bullets whistle by. He has to hit this shot. He can't do it. Guardian now jewels him, and it comes down to Exist once again. 6 HP up against Rain.
Draken so nearly got away with it as he got sprayed from almost full HP down. Rain knows it's planted for A main, but in a position he can defuse. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a kit. If that was a 5-second defuse, I guarantee you he holds it. 6 HP. Exist has pulled him away, and I think he has. Time is gone. Exist will win out the round. Rain will try and get on it, but no chance. Does he have a kit? He's picked one up, but still gone, just barely. NiP pull it back. He's gonna hold angle at A main. Exist is walking directly into it. They're gonna try and go for the reverse corner boost, but they just go direct because they hear gunshots, and gunshots that they want to take back in their favor as Rez holds on, 7 HP, and somehow he's gonna get away. What a chaotic situation. So much damage done on the Rain behind the box as well, but they couldn't land the final blow. It's still the advantage to NiP. Get right at. If anyone's in A main, look at Rez. Rez not necessarily known for lurking. Gets behind them, takes an immediate shot to Olaf. And he'll hold off mid, which contains the positions for FaZe. I'm going to consider the fact that they could go above and behind him and gets ready for Guardian. And he's not done yet either because he swings back in. Nico's gone around. But Carrigan has 25 HP in the bomb. The fact that Nico was able to clear the position means that he's just going to walk out and expect that it is clear. Nico that did it last time. Exist. Whoa! That's incredible. Exist had an angle that was unorthodox, and Rain still hits it with a deagle. Draken's got pressure on, and he knows he doesn't want to be in the open. Want to miss a sitter and go down as a result, because that would put the advantage back to FaZe's side. Nade through. That almost catches Rain. He's on 2 HP.
Oh!
At 2 HP, he finds Get Right. Don't rule him out. They're double peeking. No shots in return yet from Forrest, but he slows down the pace. 14 HP, and he's controlled the AK enough to bring it down to just Olaf. What a performance from Rain. Yeah. Olaf needs to get a bomb down. That needs to be the goal for him. But attention is turning. There is a lurk inside a middle. It is Olaf, and he's going to find Draken. That takes the off out of it on the retake, but Rez finds one, and that's when Get Right strikes. He'll slide out to find Rain. Kerrigan never committed, so he has a chance to find a lineup, and Olaf coming up highway can also get an angle, but the smokes will not give him a chance. More so, Forrest won't give him a chance, and Get Right stays alive. Bomb goes down. 7 seconds. Nico needs kills to win it. He'll find one. No, he won't. He won't even get in that position. As Olaf gets close to B. Rez is the one that's close and charged to take him down early. No secondary approach. Right away, he needs to find both, and he does! R-E-Z! He's done 2! And NiP looking closer still, but not done, because Nico pulls it back, and it's still a 3 versus 2. Flash off as Nico wants closer as well. The smoke will cover the cross, but they don't account for Forrest. Nico's down 7 seconds. It's map and championship points.
This is boosted up. The final moment coming. Can Exist get anything done? Oh! He gets the double frag. This is it. It's happening. NiP in the 3 versus 1. Kerrigan, he needs to step up tremendously. Gets 2 kills. Surely he can't pull this one off.
His 2 kills in this round. Some of his only in this game. He's been very slow, but he's certainly stepping up. He somehow pulls it back to a 1-on-1. A battle of the in-game leaders as Exist got a double, and Kerrigan has opened up the round. He can run it back. He spots Rez, takes the fight, but doesn't need to. Without the information, he could go vents, but the flash confirms he's not. Rez will go aggressive, and the young man who has stepped up and carried NiP in this event could carry them to a championship against Kerrigan. Spots, but Kerrigan pulls it back. 4 kills. It has support as well. Draken gets Olaf down to just 2 low HP players, and Exist is getting aggressive. Kerrigan might have to be the hero again this time. Reverse boost. When of the last time you've seen this? As Rez strikes, Kerrigan down. It's just 34 and 18 HP for Rain and Nico. And inside of every dark cloud comes Rain, but inside of that comes Rez. He takes down Rain behind the smoke, and Get Right closes it.